minus. I mean, it's not really a smelting room, but it sounded better than general workman room of working. So that should be pretty much empty. We probably need to bring more coal up unless we have. Yeah, we could do coal in there, but that's fine. We can handle that later. So now we get to the boring bit. And this is one of the reasons why I've done a lot of this off camera, but I figure I should show it at least once. Now, I could in theory till the snake. I could till this and use that, but I can't be bothered. Oh, run it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. So we've kind of run out of space. So that's basically what will happen is that will grow out and it'll start spreading. So redstone seeds, I have just, well, not just done this, I did it quite a while ago. I could put it there. I could put emerald seeds there. That would not be a terrible idea. Good thinking. Good thinking, audience. So now all of the redstone seeds are unanimized except for this one. So this is the one that I used to start the run with. For seeds that you create through the runic altar, like we're doing with the emerald seeds right now, those will start off at 111. For seeds that you breed, so pretty much any of these, none of these, mandrake bread, but yeah, anything that you breed will start off at the, I can't remember if it's the sum of the parents' levels divided by 2 or the highest of the parents' levels divided by 2, but it's one or the other. Okay, so that's a 10, 9, 10. I kind of hoped that having started at 888, the biggest group would have just been 10, 10, 10, but I may not be that lucky. Come on. Come on. I just need 1 10, 10, 10. Just one. Yes. Yoink. So they can all now get combusted because I don't care about them. It's a cruel and unforgiving world. I don't care about these lesser seeds. I'm very seedist. And then what we do is instead of doing the cross sticks like these ones, what we do is a single stick and we plant down however many 10, 10, 10 seeds we have. Sometimes I am lucky and get more than one. Other times I just get one. So however many we have, and then we use these, no, that's a bucket. We use these magnificent beasts. Clippers came in fairly late to 1.710, I want to say. They definitely weren't there when I started messing with magical crops and Regrowth, so they've not been around forever, but they've probably been around quite a while now. And basically all you do is right click them and it will create a clipping of the seed that you right click on, complete with however many stats it has. So you right click a 10, 10, 10, you get a 10, 10 clipping. You like right click a 1, 1, 1, you get a 1, 1, 1 clipping. Now, I could fairly easily just have done double crops all the way around like this and let that spread out. However, when I then mouse over it, it wouldn't say 10, 10, 10. It would say unidentified, and that just bugs me. There's no real reason for it. It just bugs me. Whereas at least these, the clippings, are already identified, so yeah, I just have to drop them down and then I'm happy. I may even smile. So you'll notice that every time I take a clipping, it takes the growth stage down. It's usually, is it 14% or 7%? I think it might be 14%, but basically there are 7 growth stages, so you can do it 7 times from a completely mature crop until it goes down to growth stage 0. Even if you click growth stage 0, it will not do anything, so it won't destroy the seed. So you can basically hold down right click until you get enough clippings, although, depending on how fast your plant grows and things like that, it might take a while. These are growing fairly quickly. I mean, they are like 10 growth, and they are on fertilized garden soil, which speeds up growth slightly. It's not a massive increase, but it's better than dirt. I don't actually know if... Yeah, so we do have sprinklers. I could use sprinklers to boost growth speed if I felt the need to, but I don't really feel the need to. That may just be overkill, and the particle effects like destroy frame rates, so I don't see the need to brutalize my PC really. And there we are. We have a full plot of 10-10-10 redstone seeds. And now every time we harvest that plot, when the whole thing's fully grown, we will get 64 redstone essence. 16 plants, 4 each, 64 done. So we'll come back in a little while and check on the diamond seeds. When that plot's fully grown, we'll just harvest it like we have done, and basically repeat the process that we just did with the redstone seeds. And by this point, we should be either done with the runic altering or close enough that it will make no difference. I think we should be done. Yeah, we're done. I also thought I had a piece of thing on it already. May have despawned. It's not a real big issue. Okay, so badink, badoink, we are done. D-O-N-E. So let's go drop off this after we make another 2 blocks of coal. So that probably took a fair whack out of it's not massive. I still would quite like to fill that or get as close to as I can. And now we shall go down to the other plot that is up the stairs. Yeah, we'll take that. So it's something like 31 crops to fully do this. So I should have 22 left when I'm done. Obviously, crop sticks are basically the non-renewable resource in this whole process. Although they're like just 4 sticks, so it's not a huge position. Cool. So we have emerald seeds, we have diamond seeds. That is probably that's probably tipping us past the sort of turning point for this. I always take the essences because it doesn't. 2 essence of emerald isn't going to get me anything. because I need like 8 to make an emerald. I could use it for some of this stuff, but I'm not at that stage yet, so that doesn't bother me the slightest. Whereas if I take strong essence, that's less regular essence I need to make, which is less weak essence, which is less essence dust that I need to harvest. And because I know that I'm still going to be making crops with strong essence, even after I'm finished with the strong essence tier that we're working on just now, even once we move up to, I think it's extreme after that, we still need to make those out of strong essence. So yeah, having that doesn't really hurt us in any way. Is there anything? There's nothing in there. So I did this. That was a lot of mutandising to get the Spanish moss. I want to make anointing paste, but I was basically waiting until I got snowbell seeds. But now that I've done that, we can also need to make a cauldron. Let's make the cauldron first. Then we're at least halfway there. The other thing I want to do is make a pickaxe head out of bronze, because screw the nether. So pickaxe head, bronze. Yeah, I got a lot of bronze for some reason. Basically, I was trying to make spectacles because I had the 2 trees by the bee house, if you remember rightly. Or did I actually? I'm sure they must have been there when I was recording. But yeah, I had the 2. Oh really? What? Why can't I? Why? Why can I not? Well, that is distinctly rubbish. So I now need 2 rod and a thingamajig. Well then. I am very disappointed. Do I even have? No, I don't. Genuinely don't. Okay. Plan B. Yeah, Plan B. Yeah, I like Plan B. So let's make our. So that's 0.8 fire. That doesn't actually. I have a better idea. I'll take the 0.8 modifier. And I will make more paper. Make a paper 2 binding. I actually thought it was 3 paper for 1 unit, but I'm not going to argue. So that should be, yeah. So that is ticking away nicely. We have a shiny new pickaxe that can harvest some nether stuff for us. There. Just try to figure out where I wanted the cauldron. I didn't want it right next to the oven because the oven will have fume filters on them eventually. So I need magic, belladonna, war artichoke, snowbell. That's a good thing I've read those, eh? That might be why that quest actually suddenly opened, because I've read the war artichoke seeds. Or the snowbell seeds, one of the two. I don't know. I don't really care which one it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. So war artichoke was there, magic, belladonna, and that. So in theory, if we go unknown, paste. There's only one in. Fine. It's probably because it doesn't match NBT, which all the agricraft seeds will have to hold their stats. And now I presume that I just do that. We have a witch's cauldron. We are on our way to being a proper witch. Oh, that's... we don't have that. I don't have a dragonstone. I don't have a dragonstone. Why did you make me do this? I don't know what it needs to do. I literally haven't. That there. Amber and Quicksilver. Not affiliated with the Avengers, obviously. Need more storage space. Oh, I can make an altar now. So that needs roundwood, exile, the horned breath, goddess, and a water ball. Okay. Breath the goddess is birch saplings, which I don't have that many of. This is Frank. Frank the chicken. He's now providing us with eggs and feathers. Okay, so there's nothing new in there. There's nothing new in there. Yes. So brewing sand, which is blaze rods, which is not something I have right now. However, I do have essence of blaze, odor blaze, if you will. I think it's cobblestone. Is it cobblestone? Yes, it is. Other thing is a mana steel block. Rune mana. That's a good thing. I have several of them. Also need some of that. So one thing I do like about this is that I can just drop the block in. I have to drop in 9 individual ingots and then go off and craft the block, which is quite cool. 6 wood. Boom, botanical brewery. Oh, what? Glowstone dust. I don't have glowstone. Ah! Ah! I think it's this door. I have nothing to base that assumption on. I think it's the door. Does this need mana? Do I like mana for this? Okay, I'm going to do a thing. This is a thing that no man should have to do, but I'm doing it. I'm consulting the instruction manual. Given versatility mana, brews, potions are created using mana, blah blah blah. Simply pointing, yeah, so I do need a mana spreader. However, similar fit gives them strength 2. C9, H1, 3, nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen. What's NO? I don't know what NO is. I didn't really do chemistry, so. So we need to make a mana spreader. I assume mana spreaders are like easy to make, right? On board. Can't be that difficult to make. I've got 2 of them already. So 7 and hell. This is one of the other things. I took out all of the flowers that I made and just petaled them up. And I've been kind of slowly breeding up large flowers and just petaling them as well. It's not been like a regular thing, but it's been something that I've done. Like I did a little bit more of it when I was doing the quests for the gold and diamond essence, because obviously that requires like stupid amounts of, you know, it was something like it needed 48 powdered thing, 48 powdered yellow or blue or green or whatever color it was. So we'll come back to that when we have glowstone seeds. This we will come back to when we have mana diamonds, because we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 mana diamonds. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's... Them's a lot of mana diamonds. I never actually thought of that. Good, you can't climb up. It's just simple things in life, man. Simple things. I made the vines because I initially thought that I would have to use Mutandis on vines to make Spanish moss, because Spanish moss is basically just a vine that grows up side of buildings, and it's like, it spreads like boom. could do this. That does open up a book. That's paper and black. I should have, this is another reason I have quite a lot of this stuff. So we have map, we have drafting compass, which is 2 sticks, 2 things, and a thing. Let's just do it this way. Because that's a lot easier than trying to is it the way around? I don't know why they wouldn't bits at the bottom. One more stick. I need one more stick. And I need a slab even. First thing that's done that. It doesn't recognize route. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's probably not going to recognize. It might recognize the Umbro, but I wouldn't bet on it, so I'm not betting on it. There we go. And that makes an atlas. Wow, that's... Huh. That's a little bit insane. So I need a slotted book, which is that. I've never actually used a vanilla map before. I mean, why would I? I barely play vanilla as it is. You know what? Let's actually make some more of these. So if I go slightly down to I'm kind of hoping that I could just like